Hey guys, so this is going to be Harry and Meghan, an update here, okay? Whew, it's been a long day. Right, these are the main questions I got from people. Obviously, I'll probably have to do another part 2 to this because there were so many questions. So, one of the ones people really wanted to know are, will Hollywood turn on them? So the more they're doing these interviews and the more they're speaking out, is it going to go against them basically? So will it go against them? I'll hold the cards up in a second. Oh, okay. Maybe not as we thought. I don't really get it going against them, to be honest, okay? There could be people that speak out against them. There already are, actually. But overall, people want to make money off their name. So the Page of Pentacles means really, really good news heading their way in regards to money and contracts and things like that. Because there's people that, even if they're coming out with stuff that people disagree with, their name means something still, massively. It's still the royal family, okay? I mean, that's a really big thing for them in the US as well, as in, how can I explain it? It gives them power, like a power couple. So even if people think they're Muppets or whatever, or they disagree with what they're doing and speaking out, their name means money, especially Harry's. So people want to be linked to that business-wise. So he's still going to get business opportunities, even if he does a lot more interviews. People will still want to be linked to that, okay? Now, these are all their projects they're doing as well. So pretty much they're just going to put their head down, carry on with all the next Netflix things. I also think they may even do something completely different. Like, this is random, I'm just picking this up now. Almost like a documentary on babies' development, and their children may be featured about mums and things like that. This has just came out the blue to my head, okay? It just completely came just a second ago. They're going to be actually doing some things involving their own children more in the videos, okay? So I know one of their sons has been in it for a split seconds, like Archie's only been in it for a few seconds or something like that in a documentary. But I feel with the new birth, she's going to make something about mothers and something like more science-based child development, that kind of thing, which is actually quite interesting, okay? Now, this is the odd thing, because we have money coming to them, but then I do feel they're going to lose a major contract because we have money coming to them. So people will still want to work with them and they're going to have opportunities. But then we have something falling apart very, very suddenly. And we have the Tower, for me, as a contract that's just going to fall apart. And the Five of Pentacles means all of a sudden they're going to take a big hit financially. And I'm not sure how much the royal family is supporting them at the moment financially right now, but I feel they're going to take a bigger hit there. And something's going to fall apart in regards to a contract. So people are going to still want to be signing up with them, but one major one comes crashing down around them. And we have a hell of a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights over this one. So this could be the big one. Now, I'm not sure this is going to be the Netflix one, actually. I think Netflix is still going to keep going. Something to do with their own brand that's going to come crashing down. It won't be the charity work, it's going to be something else, but this is going to deeply impact them financially. I mean, they've got loads of money anyway, guys. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's not like they're not well off or anything like that, but for them as a family, this is going to be something that's going to kind of knock the wind out of them, and that's some contract. And then we have massive delays here and a lot of waiting to kind of build the money back up again. So they're always going to have more money than all of us put together, no matter what. But I do feel there's something to do with money, finances is going to fall apart suddenly, literally. Okay, and again, yeah, and when this falls apart, we have the Ten of Wands, which means as a couple, they're going to feel completely overloaded, almost like the whole world's crashing down around them on breaking point, okay? I wouldn't wish that on anyone, to be honest, but now we do have the Knight of Cups here. So, oh, okay, so this is really odd. We have the Knight of Cups, which is, I must say, okay, now, we will do a deeper relationship reading, but we do have the romance is going to continue between them. The Four of Wands means a stable marriage, okay? And the Six of Wands means overcoming things as well together. And I do feel that because they've teamed up, because it's almost like that's all they have at the moment is each other because of everything that's happened. So their bond's tighter than ever and they're really supporting each other. But I don't feel that's going to last forever. I just don't. I just can't see it being, I just can't. In the next 2-3 years, I think it's going to start to really show. Okay, so Hollywood, no, Hollywood's still going to give them contracts, still going to offer them money, but one major contract they're going to have is going to fall apart, and that's the one they really, really want. But I don't think it's Netflix. I still think it's something to do with their personal brand. Right, what does the Queen think of the name Lilibet, which used to be her nickname when she was growing up? So how does she feel about that? Because people are saying they went behind her back. I don't feel they went behind her back straight away, by the way. I think the name was already mentioned to her with a choice of another 2 or 3 potentials. But it wasn't kind of like, this is definitely what we're calling her. You know, it was like, that's what we're really thinking of. Right, let's just see. What does the Queen think? Oh, that's actually quite sad. She wants to bring them back in. She does want to bring them back into the fold. She does. Oh, it's actually quite sad. So the 9 of Wands means she's gone through such a battle of everything recently with them. I mean, it's her grandson. She's going to love him no matter what. She's going to support him. She wants the family to be involved still in the royal family no matter what. She does. This means her being completely overloaded with everything, kind of like on breaking point. But the difference between this and the 10 is, the way I read it is, the 9 of Wands means it's been a complete battle, but she wants to overcome it. She wants to have a good relationship with them. She wants to make amends, which is funny because I feel like she wants to make amends. It's coming from her side rather than theirs. So she's trying to hold the family together. And she's very, very proud of the new daughter as well. She's really, really proud. I mean, it's just, let me pull one more about this one. I do feel in a way, this is Philip, okay? The King of Swords is basically a highly, highly intelligent man, one that speaks his mind, you know. He will just say things, and he can be quite shocking at times, and he's just highly intelligent and he stands his ground. And I feel in a way she's sad that he wasn't there to see it, because it's almost like this would have been the icebreaker a little bit by them choosing that name. It would have touched at his heart a bit because he really closed himself off to them. And she's really, really aware as well of the judgment. She feels bad about the way they're getting judged. She's not happy about her grandson being judged, okay? She's older now. I mean, I think she's 95. It's not something she really wants from her family. She doesn't want to leave this world, basically, thinking that the whole royal family are against them. She kind of wants everybody to make amends, but she knows they're being really judged. And she knows America is a fresh start for them. She just wants them to be happy. It's not really what you think, you know? It's not like she's really angry. I see it's more sadness than wanting to make amends, because the final card for her, guys, is the 6 of Pentacles, which is somebody that wants to be very loving and giving. I mean, this is like beggars here in a rich merchant, I think it depicts, and it's somebody trying to help other people. So she really still wants to give and help them and care for them. And I feel quite touched by this. It's quite emotional, but she really, really cares for them. No matter what anyone says, she really cares. It's her grandson, no matter what. She wants to make amends before she leaves this world, because she doesn't want everyone going against them in a way. You know, she doesn't agree with everything at all, guys. But in a way, she was quite touched with the name, by the way. That's what I'm getting. And she just wishes, in a way, Philip was there to see it, as in, it might have thawed him a bit, potentially. Bless Philip. Okay. Next thing. Is Kate really trying to salvage the brothers' relationship? Because again, in all the media, if you look at the papers over here in the UK, they're saying that she's the peacemaker between the brothers. Does she really want to solve this between them? Because basically, William's having none of it. Oh, I feel she definitely feels under pressure here, and she's quite stressed out by it. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. So this is her at the moment, basically. So the 4 of Cups means looking around and not being happy about the situation at all. And because she's torn between, she wants to bring them together, basically, but at the same time, she's really pessimistic about the whole thing and thinking, why is it up to her to save this, to kind of salvage this? It's almost like she's butting her head against a brick wall. It's just that they're not, either of the brothers are not budging, and she's in the middle. It's getting to the point where she's kind of doesn't know what to do anymore, where to go from that. And this kind of gives her this feeling of like, kind of like, sod it. The 4 means you just want to have fun, have a laugh, let your hair down, to not force it anymore. I think she tried to force it to begin with, okay? You make everybody happy and pander to her husband and Harry, and now she's just kind of like over it. She's just over it. I mean, it's a lot of stress. She's a mum of 3 as well. You know, she shouldn't really be the one trying to bring them together, and the pressure, she feels the pressure is on her, basically, as the Middleton, huh? Because she was really close to Harry. Right. Now, the High Priestess means, okay, this is her gut feeling right now. So right now, I do feel she's actually stepping back, okay? They've definitely congratulated them about the new baby and everything like that. Frosty is the word I hear. Not so much from her, but obviously from William. But this is the thing. She is going to try and work again to get them back together. Because this card here, the Eight of Pentacles, is somebody putting their head down, working super, super, super hard here to reconnect them. So I do feel she's going to go back. I feel right now she just wants a break. I'm hearing she wants a breather from it all. And again, the balance is off. So she's still going to be juggling the balance between them both. And it's going to be an absolute mission. But at the moment, I just get she just wants a breather from it all. You know, it's just been a really intense few months of everything. And she's kind of over it, but I do feel she's going to come back and really, really try and help them get back together there as a family. So I do feel she's trying to heal the rift, but she's just sad and tired and exhausted from it all. So at the moment, a bit of a reprieve I get. Right, last question. Now at the moment, Harry and Meghan are really holding on tightly to each other, as you would expect, because they feel like everybody's against them. So it did show they're really holding out in their marriage, and, you know, the birth of the new one as well. It's almost like hope for them. Now, let's look at a little bit further on. I'm not going to do too much here, guys, because I already did a reading on them as well not long ago. How will Harry and Meghan's relationship go from here? So let's just say the next few months. What's going to happen in the next few months for them? I think that's her very creative energy here. We still have love. We still have a loving relationship. We still have it. And it means a battle. I do still feel like this is going to be one of those power couple things. I don't want to say, I don't feel lifelong lasting relationship here. I just don't feel it that way, okay? But this is basically her being super, super creative. I do feel like Seven of Cups is multiple options here. So I do feel like it's the power couple thing between them as well, okay? So it's a power couple, which comes from new job opportunities and a lot of money as well, them being together. So we do have the financial aspect, and being a power couple doing charity work that she's really, really into as well. So she does love him though. We can't, you know, everyone says it's just for the money, but there is a loving relationship there. They do feel equally about each other, okay? So they're still going to stay strong in the months ahead. They really, really will, okay? And there are a lot of opportunities for them as a couple, and that's what's really coming out in the cards as well. And we do have, after a long battle, which is what they've been through already, I feel, they will be successful together. But guys, in my gut, I just do not feel it's going to be for eight years plus, because again, I've just pulled one more, and it's the Page of Pentacles, which again is a financial card. It's money again. So being together as a power couple brings some good news in relating to money, which is what we saw earlier in the reading as well. A lot of it is financial cards. We do have one strong love card. And again, partnership. Remember what I said about a strong partnership is a very strong, like, power couple? That is a partnership card, okay? Now, it can mean a soulmate as well, the Ace of Cups and the Lovers, which you haven't pulled yet. But overall, it's a very, very strong partnership. They're in it to win it, I heard. So I do feel they know they're better together, even like financially and business opportunities, than if they were apart. But at the moment, I just see them doing the happy families thing. But I do sense power couple and a lot of money involved in this with them staying together. A lot of money. And there's the building card again. That's the card of them actually literally studying, building up their brand. Again, it's all about their brand. It's all about their brand. But there is love there. There is love there. I couldn't say there's not love there. And now and again, yeah, I do feel Harry's going off, and he's picked his, I mean, he's picked his path now, basically. He has chosen his path, but he does regret sometimes the way it came about and the way it happens, in a way. He does have moments, but then she kind of talks him around, and he's got two beautiful kids. So, right, that's it for today, guys. Wasn't as in-depth as usual, but yeah. Any questions? Right below. Any information you would like to add to this, please, because I am not a royal expert. Love you guys. Bye.